Mr. says it's time to do this. We're going to start lying down on your backs or any other way that feels good to you, with your knees bent, with your legs straight, with your legs in Supta Baddha Konasana. However it makes you feel comfortable. Whatever position feels good. I'm going to bend my knees so I don't squish my cat. And then we breathe. As always, we breathe. Lengthening the inhales, releasing the exhales gently, fully. And as we are here breathing, just getting a sense of what you bring to your practice, to your mat today. And then hug your knees into your chest when you're ready. Take the knees wide, hold at the shins, and really squeeze the knees in. So almost like happy baby, but from the shins and not from the feet. And then if it feels good, rock a little side to side. And maybe a little forward and back. And then rock up into boat pose. And bend your left knee, put your foot on the floor. Take your right hand to your right foot and just pull the knee back. You can hold on to your left shin with your left hand so that you've got a little kind of traction here. So you're kind of pulling up and you're pulling on this foot, lifting the heart. Come back up into boat. And then right foot down, hold the shin, pull back. Lift the heart. And then come back up into boat. And then legs down. And then forward fold. Nice and easy, nice and easy. We haven't done a whole heck of a lot yet to warrant a deep seated forward fold. So let this feel fairly easy. Inhale, rise up, cross at your shins, and then come around onto your forearms. Step your feet back and come into a forearm plank. So knees and thighs push toward the sky, tailbone for your heels, heart forward, gaze a little forward. Really press the floor away with your forearms. And then stay and breathe. You can use your knees, make it accessible, make it challenging but accessible. Doable, but not easy. Yeah, really nice. Knees down, elbows move forward, and then drop the heart through. Hands come up. And then I want you to imagine that you're going to do cat and cow the way we would on our hands, but here on your elbows. So you're going to take an inhale, look forward, pull your heart forward. Exhale, push into the elbows, round the back. Inhale, pull through. And then exhale, round the back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. And then bring the forearms around. Sink back. Child's pose. And then just pause here in your breath. Just be here in your breath for a few. Notice if you're anticipating movement, or if you're resisting being still here, or if you're happy to be still here. Just notice whatever it is that you're feeling in this moment. Honor it. It's not right or wrong. It just is. And then as we prepare to move more, as we prepare to flow more, in this moment, commit to yourself to be present throughout this practice. And the hope in this practice is that there is a carryover into our lives. We have one life. I mean, regardless of whatever you believe about reincarnation or whatever, or the afterlife, we have this one life right now. As Maeve McCaffrey, I have one life right now to live. I have this one moment, one time. I have this class today, one time, meaning we'll do it again, but it will never be the exact same class. This moment is meant to be lived in its fullest right now. And so embracing all of the moments that happen within this moment, within this class, within this time that you're giving yourself. So whether it be the movement, be the stillness, be the breath, be the anticipation of what's to come, or the missing of what was, you have this one moment. Can we be more present in our breath and connect a little deeper to ourselves? And then downward facing dog. Right knee into your chest, step your right foot forward. Rise up to crescent pose. Bend the left knee. Barely, barely, barely tap the floor. Straighten the left leg. Bend the knee. Straighten the leg. Bend the knee. Straighten the leg. 2 more times. 1 more time. Straighten the front leg. Hands come down to either the floor or blocks or whatever you got here. Pull the heart forward. Pull back on the right hip crease. Lift the left heel as high as you can.
Wash my soul. I will come to your river. Wash my soul. I will come to your river. Wash my soul.
Rebend the front leg. Right hand reaches forward, reaches up and back. Rise up with your torso. I would suggest putting a bend in your left knee. It'll help to lift the spine up. If the leg is too straight, it's going to pitch you forward because you're not going to get the release to get up here. And so once you kind of get your spine up over your hips, then maybe start to straighten the back leg. Sink deeper into the front. Left hand down.
come to your river.
Vashisthasana.
I will come to your river. I will come to your river. Come to your river. Wash my soul. I will come to your
Bring this
river.
hand around.
Wash
Knees
my
come
soul.
down.
I will come to your river.
Camel,
Wash
rise up.
my
Easy.
soul.
Easy
Yeah.
camel. Open here. Just like, just a
Carry
little bit.
away my old leaves. Let me baptize my soul with the help of your water.
Come forward.
Take my pain,
Hands
take
come
the
down.
pain.
Tuck
Let
the
the river
toes.
take them.
Chaturanga.
River drown them.
Up
My
dog.
ego
Inhale.
and my blame. Let me
Downward
baptize my
facing
soul
dog.
with the
Exhale.
help of your water.
Inhale.
Those old knees
Exhale. Left
are
knee into
ashamed.
your
Let the
chest.
river
Place your
take
foot
them.
forward.
River drown
Rise
them.
up to crescent. Nice and slow. Yes. Get your center. Bend the right knee.
Come to your river.
Straighten the leg.
I will come to
Bend
your
the knee.
river.
Straighten the leg.
I will come to your river. Come to your river. Wash my soul. I will come to your river. Wash my soul. I will come to your river.
Good. You're going to hold it here. Straighten your front leg. Hinge out and over. Pull the heart forward. Pull back on the left hip. Draw up on the kneecap. Where's your breath? Where's your gaze? Where are your thoughts? And then rebend the front leg. Reach this left arm forward to come up and around. And again, I would put a bend in the back leg to kind of give you some space here. Energetically draw your feet toward each other. Right hand comes down. Open up, side plank, Vashisthasana.
Villain is defeated in the nerd gets the girl. Yeah, I used to fantasize and let my thoughts unfurl. Mine was tangled as Rapunzel, trade the locks for a curl. Give a twirl. Tell me what I got a dream for lately. I've been all around the world.
Come through center, knees come down. Nice and easy, camel again. Ustrasana, opening up. Shift forward, hands come down, tuck your toes. Chaturanga. Rise open. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Lift your heels, inhale. Bend your knees, exhale. Bring your feet up to your hands. Halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise to stand, inhale. Draw your hands into your heart, exhale. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Rise to open, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Lift your heels, inhale. Bend your knees, exhale. Feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise to stand, inhale. Hands into your heart, exhale. We go again. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway. Move through Chaturanga Vinyasa or just go back to downward facing dog. Really, really nice. Beautiful. Yes. Take a few breaths there. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees, look forward, bring your feet up to your hands. Yes, halfway with your inhale. Hold down, exhale. Rise to stand, inhale. Hands into your heart, exhale. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Rise, inhale. Dog pose, exhale. Right leg back, inhale. Right knee, right tricep, exhale. Stay here. Inhale, bring it over to the left. Exhale, bring it back to the right. Inhale, three-legged dog. Place your foot between your hands. Crescent pose, rise up, inhale. Straighten the front leg, exhale. Bow over the leg. This time, drop the spine down. Rebend the right knee. Reach the right arm forward to rise up. Yeah. And then left hand comes down. Turn onto the pinky side of the left foot. Put your right foot on the ground behind the left leg, either here in Vashisthasana or start to turn open into Wild Thing. And then come around, slow. Right knee comes to the ground. Left knee steps to the top of your mat. Left foot to the top of the mat. Rise up. Inhale, open up, half camel, half camel. And then come back up. Straighten your left leg, shift your hips back. Half split. Shift forward, inhale. Tuck the back toes. Sweep your left leg up and back. Left knee, left tricep, exhale. Stay forward. Inhale, bring it over to the right. Exhale, bring it back to the left. Inhale, sweep your leg up and back. And then place your foot between your hands. Crescent pose, rising up. Straighten the front leg, bow over the front leg. Pull forward. Left arm reaches up and around. I'd put a bend in the back leg to find this maximum opening here, then strengthen. And then right hand comes back down. Pinky side of the right foot. Left foot comes behind. Either stay right here in Vashisthasana with a little support, or you start to open up into Wild Thing. And then come back around. Good. Pause. Sweep this left leg up. Pause here for 1 second. Bring your foot down to the ground. Step your right foot forward. And then easy, half camel. Rise up. I know I forgot something in there. You know why? Because my mind wandered. I was worried about people getting into class. Come back forward. Straighten the front leg and shift back. See what happens when your mind wanders? It's not a good thing. Be present. Be in one thing. And then shift it forward. Plant your hands. And sweep this right leg up and back. Right knee, right tricep. Stay forward, bring it over to the left. Stay forward, bring it back to the right. With control, sweep it up and back. Place your right foot between your hands. Crescent pose, rising up. Straighten the front leg, bow forward. Rebend the leg. Right arm leads to rise up. Left hand down. Side plank, Vashisthasana or wild thing. And then right foot top of the mat. Good. Pause. Left knee down. Good. If it feels okay, you're going to take this back leg. So we're going to work a number of variations of back bends today to prep us to get into a deeper back bend. So we'll work the upper body, but we'll also work the lower body. So we often think of the shoulders and the heart as the only place that needs to open to go in deep. Not true. Hip flexors, quadriceps. Good. Release it. Push into the front foot. Rise up. Maybe straighten the front leg. And then maybe half camel here. Rise up. Shift your hips back. Keep this front leg straight. And then shift forward. Plant your hands inside of the right foot. Lift the back knee nice and strong here. Hug this right shoulder with your right knee. Stay exactly like this, or start to pick up the right foot. Maybe shift forward, bend the elbows, maybe extend the right leg, and then maybe the left leg lifts up. And then slowly back, chaturanga, through to downward facing dog. Pause in your breath. And then left leg back with your inhale. Left knee to left tricep, exhale. Stay here. Just inhale it over to the right. Exhale it back to the left. Inhale, draw up and back. And then exhale, place your foot between your hands. Crescent pose, rise. Straighten that front leg and bow. Left arm reaches forward. Rise up and twist open to the left, lifting. Right hand down. Side plank, Vashisthasana or wild thing. And then left foot top of the mat. Nice and slow. Transitions are everything. Right knee releases, take a pause. And then maybe reach back for the foot.
All these spaceships and rockets got me feeling high. On my spaceship and rocket, falling to the sky, falling to the sky, falling to the sky, falling to the sky.
Release the foot slowly. Rising up, start to straighten the front leg. You might just stay here. You might just stay here. Maybe you come here. So like it's a half camel. Rise up with the spine. Shift the hips back. Maybe sink a little deeper. Shift forward. Both hands to the inside of that left foot. You got tons of time. Take your time. Tuck the back toes. Hug the knee into the shoulder. Spread the shoulder blades. Find a little bit of cat's pose in that upper back. Take the gaze forward. Make the back leg ridiculously strong. And then you might just pick up their left foot. Maybe extend the leg out, bend the elbows, and lift up. And then chaturanga. Open and rise. Downward facing dog with your exhale. Breathe. Lift your heels high, inhale. Bend your knees, look forward, feet up to your hands. Halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Chair. Start to sink the hips. Let the knees bend as you sink. Lift the belly off the thighs. Lift the gaze, lift the arms, lift the biceps back by the ears if you can. Inhale, rise up, right knee comes up. Take your right foot toward your sitting bone. Take your right hand to your right foot. And then Nadarasana. Just hinging forward.
You draw circles on my skin. I trace these thoughts on your fingers. Then you ask me what I think.
Inhale, rising up. Bring that knee around. Extend the leg out. Single leg chair. Bring the knees together. Sink the hips back. Bring the feet back together. Right into chair. So it shouldn't have been a humongous change when you brought that foot in. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes. Left knee. We rise up with the knee. Bring the heel to the sitting bone. Bring your hand to your foot. Push your foot into your hand. Push your foot into your hand. Push your foot into your hand, and then you just naturally start to tip over. Come back up and around. Knee up, leg up. Single leg chair. Start to get the knees to match, the thighs to match. Bring the feet together. Chair. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway. Inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Rise to open, inhale. Dog pose, exhale. Right leg back, inhale. Right knee, right tricep, exhale. Stay forward, inhale it over to the left. Exhale it back to the right. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, place your foot between your hands. Crescent pose. Rising up. Straighten the front leg and bow. Rebend the knee. Lead with the right arm. Come up and around. Left hand down. Pinky side of the left foot. Wild thing. Right foot top of the mat. Left knee down. Release the back toes. Rise up. Straighten the front leg. And then maybe left hand to left heel. Maybe. Really nice. Heart is rising, back ribs supporting. Inhale, draw forward. Bend the right knee as you come. Slide your shoulder inside of the knee. And then consider taking an arm balance here. And then listen. Knees down. Bring it back. Rise up, Ustrasana. Maybe hands to heels. Rise up. Tuck your toes. Chaturanga. Rise up. Downward facing dog. Left leg back, inhale. Left knee, left tricep, exhale. Stay forward, inhale to the right. Back to the left. Inhale, three-legged dog. Place your foot between your hands. Crescent. Straighten the front leg, bow forward. Bend the front leg, lead with the left arm, up and around. Right hand down. Vashisthasana, side plank or wild thing. Come around. Left foot top of the mat. Right knee down, release the toes. Rise up, start to straighten the front leg. Maybe, it's just a maybe. Maybe the right hand comes to your heel. Sometimes it feels scarier until you do it. And then rising up. Maybe slide the shoulder inside of the knee. Stay here. Options. You don't have to pick up the back leg. Maybe just pick up the front foot. Keep the back knee down. And you start to feel that arm balance. Take the leg back. Both knees come down. Ustrasana. Toes, chaturanga. Rise open. Downward facing dog. Exhale, pause and breathe. Really good. Inhale, high to your toes. Exhale, stretch back. Feet to your hands. Halfway, inhale. Fold, exhale. Chair, inhale. Right knee rises. Push the foot back. Nadarajasana. Come back up and around. Leg extends out. Single leg chair. Bring the knees to thighs to match. Good. Now listen. Now listen. You might put both your feet down. You might find your way to the floor however you need to, but we're going to get down to the floor. So if you're okay here, you're going to start to sink and sink and sink, and we take it down. Yes. Hold your left shin. Pull your knee up. Take the pinky side of your right foot. Half happy baby. Lift yourself up. So pull, pull, pull up. Option to take the left big toe with your left hand and then extend that leg out to the side. Lift the chest. Yeah. There's this kind of like resting spot back by your sacrum, by your tailbone, but it's kind of icky. Like it doesn't feel great, at least on me. So see if you can start to move toward the sitting bones, which feels a little scary because it feels like you're going to topple over, right? Like you're going to fall forward on your legs, which is no big deal if you do. And see if you can get up onto the sitting bones a little more. Good. You're going to put your right foot down. Take your left leg up and then slowly roll onto your backs. Push down into your right foot, go right up into it. Don't even think about it. Single leg bridge. Left leg is lifted. Good, you're gonna release the hips down. Keep your right foot down, keep your left leg lifted. You're gonna rock up to seated with your left leg out in front, with your left leg out in front. Use your hands however you need to. We're gonna come up with this left knee lifted. Left knee up. Bring the foot back behind you. I'll wait for you, don't worry. And then Nadarajasana on this side. Come back up. Extend that left leg out. Come into single leg chair. Take a few breaths here. So like this just might not work on your body, right? Yeah, Polo, with those knees, you want to be real careful, but maybe you might surprise yourself where you can get to. So we're going to start to sink. We're going to start to sink. And then bring it down. Yes. Take your right shin, take your left foot. So before you go anywhere, try to lift forward onto the sitting bones and then pick up that shin. Maybe right hand takes the big toe and then the leg extends out. We're just making shapes. Don't overthink it. Don't put any value in it. Be in this moment right now. So you're pulling back on those feet. That's what's going to lift your chest up. If you're not, you're just existing. Don't just exist. Be in it. Be strong in it. Not a place mark in time. Active in it. Good. Keep this right leg lifted. Put your left foot down on the ground. Roll down onto your back. Go right up into single leg bridge. One more inhale. Your hips come down. Keep this right leg extended out in front. Reach the foot forward. Roll up to seated. We're going to see if we can stand up. If you need to use your hands or if you need a different way of getting there, so be it. Bend that right knee. Come back into chair. Press up to stand. Firm the legs crazy strong. Bring your hands behind your back, just like you're doing camel. Just think this is camel. Open up.
Thought that maybe I could explain the way I love you, but you don't even know I would look down on the floor every time you're passing through. They
Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Pause here. This isn't the transition, this is a pose. Work the legs long. That doesn't necessarily mean straight. Work them long. Let the spine get heavy. Use your hands wherever you can, whether that's on your own legs, on the floor, as traction to pull the spine down more. Not into the legs, but down. Think about the top of your head moving toward the floor. Inhale, pull your heart forward. And then chaturanga, vinyasa to down dog, or simply back to downward facing dog. Really beautiful. And then just take a few breaths here. Yeah. Little mister thinks it's time to play when I try to push him off my mat. This isn't playtime, mister. It is for me, not for you. Right leg back, inhale. Right knee, right tricep, exhale. We do this again. Bring it over to the left, inhale. Back to the right. Inhale, up and back. And then place your foot forward. This time, crescent pose, we're going to stay for a few. Work up onto the back toes a lot. Work the back heel up. Good. Contain the low belly. And then just take this up. Sink into the front leg, push into the heel. Back ribs holding you up, supporting you, giving you length. And then rise up, straighten the front leg and bow over. Really nice. This time, just lengthen the heart forward. Push your left hand down. Come onto the pinky side of your left foot. And then sweep this right leg back and around and open wild thing or side plank. Right foot comes back to the top of the mat. Left knee comes down. Release the toes. Sweep the arms up. Start to straighten the front leg by pushing down into the foot. And then open up. Maybe both hands come back. Maybe. It's a very narrow platform, I am aware. Pull the heart up, rise up. Stay here. Sink back, sink back, sink back. If you want to go into a full split, go for it. Some other options if you care to join me. Lift the hips up a little bit, tuck the left toes. Come into a toe stand on the left foot. Reach down for the right foot and pull it up. Ooh. Really nice. We're going to come out of wherever it is you are with the front leg, the right leg bent. Option to reach back with this right hand for the left foot. And then forearms come around. Tuck the left toes, lift the knee, step the right foot back. Walk your feet in. Right leg lifts up. Maybe bend the right leg. And just start to shift and tip. Couple breaths. Yes. And then child's pose. Pause. Come to hands and knees. Lower down to your belly. Bend both of your knees. Curl the heart up. Either stay right here with your hands pushing down and pulling toward your knees, or reach the hands back. Find your feet and then open up a little more. One more inhale. Tuck your toes. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Left leg back, inhale. Knee to your tricep, exhale. Stay here, inhale it over to the right. Exhale, bring it back to the left. Inhale it up and back. And then place your foot between your hands. We're in crescent. And we're here for a few breaths. If you start to feel it in your low back, lift the front hip points up. Contain the belly, tailbone down. Awesome. Rise up, inhale. Straighten the front leg and bow. Plant the right hand, come onto the pinky side of the right foot, and then side plank or wild thing. And then left foot top of the mat.
We are to know. Winter stole, summer's thrill.
Bring the knee down, reach back for the
And
foot.
river's cracked and cold. See the sky is no man's land. A dark and plumed
Really
escape.
sit. Come around, straighten the front leg.
Not a fox
Just open the heart up. Maybe the hands come back. You find what you find. Rise, inhale. And then shifting back, half splits, full splits. If you want, you can tuck these right toes. Start to find a toe stand. Take your time because we were here for a little while before I actually went to this, so take your time. And if you want, you can find the left foot. Ooh.
We are to hope. Comfort came against my will. Every story must grow old. Still I be a traveler. A gypsy's reins to face. But the road is wearier.
Really nice. You're gonna start to slowly come out. If you're in a full split, bring it back. Your back at the back of your mat, come forward. We actually did this here, so we'll go again just for like a brief breath or two. Consider it bonus that I did it accidentally before. Bring it around, bring your forearms down, and then step back, and then walk your feet in, and then lift your left leg up. Maybe bend the left knee, plug the shoulders, and then maybe just taking like a little shift of balance here. And if you don't worry about finding that ultimate pose, whatever you think it might be, you might just have some fun playing with your balance. And then child's pose, please. Child's pose, please. Beautiful, beautiful. So you have a few breaths in child's pose. If you want to work a little deeper on scorpion, whether it be on your hands or on your forearms, we're going to take literally a minute, 1 minute, and you can use the wall so that you get that sense of something to push against. So that's where the openness of the chest, the openness of the shoulders, the spine, obviously, but really it's shoulder girdle and then the hips giving you access to bringing the feet toward the back of your head. So if you want to use the wall or just try it where you are, then it's kind of, we've been working that half. You just did the half shape. It's the same thing, but all the way around. And if you don't want to, just take a few more breaths in child's pose. About 15 seconds in Scorpion if you're there. And then everyone into child's pose, please. You want to swing the legs around for Paschimottanasana. We did this way in the beginning of class when you weren't that warm. So with any luck, it feels a little different now. Inhale, rise. And by different, easier, a little more open. Inhale, rising up. And then exhale, roll down onto your backs, please. Knees to chest or happy baby. Lots and lots of back bends today. Feel your breath across your heart, between the shoulder blades. And come to a twist of your liking. Allow the collarbones to broaden. And then switch sides. Come through center and Shavasana. Shavasana is this amazing moment to be with yourself, to really embody who you are. You've peeled away some layers of movement, of breath, of mindfulness, and in that we deepen our sense of self. And this final pose is like the full embracing of who you are. Allow your breath to deepen. Take this last sort of pause here in stillness before you start to move. And then choose how you move wisely. You don't get this moment back, right? Choose how you move wisely. Find your way to seated. And then sit tall. Draw your hands together at your heart. Just take a moment and pause. If there's anything I can hope for you is that you truly do embrace who you are. I know all of you. I think you are all immensely special. I hope you feel that way about yourself. And it's through this practice that we really find the confidence to be who we are. I'm so blessed I found it early in life, or I was exposed to it early, but then I found it early in life, and it really does heal a lot of ills, because you become more comfortable in yourself, and that embrace being a cat lady with no shame whatsoever, as well as many other things in our lives that sometimes we think we need to be something else other than we are. We don't need to be anybody other than we are, unless you're a big giant asshole, in which case then do more yoga and you won't be an asshole anymore. Because underneath that asshole, there's usually someone really great. Usually, I'm going to put a massive asterisk next to that. But you know what I'm saying. If you found your way here, you're not a great big giant asshole, and you need to embrace this amazing human being that you are, living in this moment that you'll never get back, just this one time, and moving through the world and space in that way. Inhale together, bow mind to heart. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. Namaste. Have a beautiful day. Have a great weekend. Hopefully, I'll see you